What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today, it's probably time to talk about some more Digimon cards. Seems like the kind of thing I would do. It is exactly the kind of thing I would do. So let's have a little bit of a chat. I'm afraid it's a little bit of a clean-up video we need to have a look at today. We've got a blue card and a purple card. So let's start off with WereGarurumon Saggitarius Mode. Shout out to the lovely folks over at Ensan Gaming and DigimonCard.dev for translations, cleaned up images and things of that nature. Well, the images are just from DigimonCard.dev. So starting off then, we've got WereGarurumon Saggitarius Mode. We knew this was coming, incidentally. We had previously been told that this was going to be coming. Is it any good? Well, starting off, we got an 8 cost to play normally, which is expensive. Well, slightly. But then again, pretty much all the level 5s in this set seem to be, so I don't know what's real anymore. An 8,000 power, which is slightly above average here. And a 3 costed Digivolve, which is average. Or a 1 costed Digivolve if you evolve this level 5 from a level 5. Yeah, that's right, it's another one of those. It's new in this particular set. Digimon that can evolve from a couple of different levels. This is either a 3 cost to Digivolve from a level 4 or a 1 cost to Digivolve from a level 5. And I've made this point in a couple of videos. Even if you're not getting any other bonuses, the fact that you've got a 1 cost Digivolution is great. Because when you Digivolve, you draw a card. So essentially, you swap a memory for a card. And if there was a 1 cost card that let you draw a card, that would probably be a staple in every deck, given the fairly dire draw situation that we've got in the Digimon TCG to date. This is awesome. Just for that. And it's one of my favourite things about these new cards, is the fact that I've got a 1 cost Digivolution. Not to mention, of course, if you give me a level 6 Digimon with Digiburst, I now get more uses of that particular card. Because now, you know, Digiburst says that you must trash Digivolution sources in order to activate the skill. So now, essentially, I can do this more often. Yes. But what does it actually do? Well, on your turn, if you've got a Digivolution card with WereGarurumon in its name, you gain jamming. That is to say, when you attack the security, you will not be deleted, regardless of how much power the security Digimon you find actually has. Which is awesome. Now, obviously, WereGarurumon, and we haven't seen WereGarurumon from this particular set, though we've seen ones in the past. But if you've got one in your Digivolution cards, you gain jamming. Now this is absolutely huge. There is a great combo to be made here if we go and have a little bit of a look at the starter deck WereGarurumon. Because the starter deck WereGarurumon has a skill that says, while your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains security attack +1. So now, you pay 1 memory to Digivolve from this WereGarurumon, you gain security attack +1, but you've also got jamming. So you are going to flip over 2 security cards, and no matter what kind of Digimon you see, no matter how powerful they are, they will not delete you in battle or in a security battle, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This is a wonderful, wonderful combo. Now, at this stage, which I find very, very interesting, we're a couple days away from me showing you Chris Peldramon, which I basically said made this WereGarurumon redundant. Because it's got the same inheritable skill, the same power, 1 more to play normally, but we're always going to Digivolve it, and it's got the same Digivolution cost, and a really nice Digivolution skill that trashes a Digivolution card from the bottom of all of your opponent's Digimon. So I told you that this Chris Peldramon here basically made this WereGarurumon completely redundant. Well, not anymore. Because now, the old WereGarurumon from the starter deck, I am absolutely convinced is the best partner for WereGarurumon Saggitarius Mode. I love the idea of paying 1 to Digivolve, and then I've got security attack +1 on a Digimon with jamming, so I'm all but guaranteed to be able to actually take out 2 security cards. If my opponent hits something like a Gaia Force, then I actually won't take out 2 security cards, and that'll be really sad, because Gaia Force will still destroy me. That goes through jamming. But other than that, I think we're pretty good. There are other WereGarurumon in blue, but they're just not as good, quite frankly. There is another one that will even give you security attack +1. It's the promo WereGarurumon, but it only works if you've got 8 or more cards in hand, which is way less likely than your opponent having any Digimon with no Digivolution sources, which we should actually stress for a second. If all of your opponent's Digimon have Digivolution sources, you will actually not get the benefit of the security attack +1. But you're a blue card, it's going to happen more often than not. And there's an inheritable skill here as well, whereby while this Digimon has Garurumon or Omnimon in its name, it gains an extra 1000 power. And essentially this just adds it to the pile of Digimon that help out Garurumon and Omnimon decks in this particular set. We've seen Sunamon, that has the exact same inheritable skill, incidentally. If this Digimon name contains Garurumon or Omnimon, you get 1000 extra power. So that's one that you can absolutely be taken advantage of. Then we've also seen the Gabumon, that when you play it, you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and grab a Digimon with Garurumon or Omnimon in its name, both if you've got one of each. Put them in your hand. Yes, this will search out WereGarurumon Saggitarius Mode, so that seems like something that we could have a little bit of use with. We've seen the Garurumon, where if this Digimon has Garurumon or Omnimon in its name, it gets plus 1000 power. So you can see we're building it up here. We got 3 different Digimon with that same skill that will give you an extra 1000 power, including this one. So yeah, this one is good. I like it as a Digivolution card, helping you to build up to a Meta Garurumon deck, Omnimon deck, etc. But make no mistake about it, a 1-cost to Digivolve level 5 with security attack +1 and jamming, yeah, I'm on board. I'm giving it between 4 and 5 Wassies. We don't give half Wassies. That would be barbaric. I know I'm giving out a lot of really high scores at the moment, but I see so many of these cards, and I just get into deck building mode, and I'm like, I'm going to play this. I am going to play this. The inheritable skill is fine but uninspiring, but I just see this as I'm whacking it into a deck where I'm playing a WereGarurumon anyway, and then I can just have extra security attacks and jamming, and it just seems so good. But there is one other card we need to talk about in this video. It is Tactimon, and there's no real link between these cards. It's more just a case of we need to get through all the cards, and we haven't talked about this card yet, so let's talk about Tactimon. 12 cost to play normally is 1 more than we would expect. 3 cost to Digivolve is standard. 11,000 power is standard, so don't hardcast it and you'll be fine. And it's only got 1 skill, but it's an absolute doozy. When you attack, you get to pick from one of 3 effects to activate. But if you have no other Digimon in play, you activate all of them instead. Risky, but having said that, firstly, it's good enough that it might be worth it, and secondly, attack and then play your other Digimon, which might not always work, but you know what I mean. This could be fun. What are the effects from which you get to choose? You either gain a memory, or you gain 2,000 power, or you delete 3 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. And they blatantly save the best till last on that one. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. I love this. I mean, we've talked about Rookie Rush hate. That is to say, you know, decks that take out these level 3 decks. And the point of Rookie Rush, right, is you just flood your board with weak low-level Digimon, and every time you attack, you're going to get deleted, but it doesn't matter because you're just taking out a security card every time, and because they're cheap, you're playing more Digimon and you can just rush and overwhelm your opponent. Taking out 3 of them when you attack? Yes! But gaining a memory when you attack is good, and gaining 2,000 power is good. And certainly being able to take out 3 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon while gaining a memory and an extra 2,000 power, I love it. Plus, of course, if this is your only Digimon in play, and you want to play more Digimon afterwards, having that extra 1,000 power is clearly going to be a good thing. the thing is, I look at this and I don't see a Digimon that's going to end the game. I don't see a 13,000 power Digimon that's taking out some level 3s and gaining a memory as a game ender. You're only taking out one... I mean, the thing is, right, when you take out security cards, you've got to take all the security cards, and when you've taken out all the security cards, then you attack to win the game. And this is my problem with Tactimon. 13,000 power means unless I hit a level 7, I'm almost guaranteed to survive a security attack. But I'm not winning the game. Because if I am attacking and my opponent's got no security, I don't need the extra memory, I don't need to take out Digimon, I don't need the extra power, I'm just winning the game. If my opponent has security, then I'm my only Digimon on the field and I'm attacking, but I'm not winning the game and I'm my only Digimon on the field. So I don't think I like this as a lone Digimon. Now I love it as a rookie rush counter in purple. But then again, purple can play so many cheeky level 3s. They've got so many things like Peldramon that can just play cheeky level 3s, and that's just one example, there's loads, that they can almost kind of counter rookie rush by playing a bunch of level 3s for free. So I don't know if purple needs a rookie rush counter. So I look at Tactimon and I want to love it, and I just go, well, I like gaining a memory when I attack, but I've seen that on Puppetmon, and I think Puppetmon's better. And I like it as a rookie rush counter, but purple have got other things they can use to counter rookie rush. And I like the 2,000 power, but I can just play 13,000 power Digimon. And essentially my conclusion is this. None of these skills on their own make this particularly great. And if you're using all of the skills, that means you're a lone Digimon, but you're not winning the game and you've only got one Digimon in play, and that terrifies me. I like it, I think the skills are really good, but I don't look at this against something like Beelzemon, for instance, which sees a lot of play in purple, one that people really like. I don't look at this versus Beelzemon and go, oh, I'm definitely playing that over Beelzemon. I look at it and I go, I'd rather play Beelzemon if I'm honest with you. I can Digivolve from a level 3, and when I Digivolve I get to delete a level 4 or lower Digimon. Or I'd rather play Piedmon and have a couple of extra level 3s coming out. Or I'd rather play WereGarurumon and play an extra level 3 for my trash every time I attack. So I'm going to give this between 3 and 4 Wassies. When I give half Wassies, that would be barbaric. I don't think this is a bad card. But I look at this and I just go, I'm not sure if I'm playing this in a deck. When I'm thinking about building a purple deck and I'm thinking about the level 6s I'm putting in, I don't think I'm putting in Tactimon particularly soon. But I'd love to know if you disagree with me, and there is a comment section, so go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWassie. That's where we talk Digimon and all kinds of other games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wassie Plays.